Hello. Excuse me. Hello and welcome to the demo for Monster Hunter Stories 3, which will in fact allow us to transfer our saves to the full version, so hooray for that. Let's check out our options here. Yep, I want a fixed minimap. Subtitles, let's have them be default size for, or actually not, let's make them big. And okay, good. This game, unlike Monster Hunter Wilds, does not have any vibration in the menu by default, but turning it off and on, I was able to feel it, so confirmed my controller is working. And let's leave all that as is. Hey there, Califor. Demo hype indeed. I bet I could increase that render scale. Use that instead of anti-aliasing. How dare they not put highest as my texture setting? And my grass and tree quality setting. Game, I am on a 5090. Give me the all of it. Wow, that's quite a difference between high and highest shadows. Frame rate cap of 300 seems a little overkill. I honestly don't know how we're gonna do here, but I'm gonna put it at 120. Maybe that'll be fine. And let's up the voice volume, just to make them easier to hear. I'm personally using headphones, so we're using headphones audio. And hey, all of you watching can use headphones audio too. It is possible. I bet I'm going to end up increasing the camera sensitivity. And beyond there, we're good. So, now that options menu the stream is done, it is time for new game. Let's take a look at our options for dudes. I've heard there's no beards. In which case, I will not play a dude. Looks like beards are painted on. Which, I mean, it's better than not having them at all. But yeah, it looks like this is our only option for facial hair. Can't have a mustache of any kind. And therefore, I'm not playing a dude. This seems like a fine base. Got quite a range here. We can be very orange. Hey there, Wolfkinson. Gonna try and get the same kind of thing going on here as I had for my other stories games. Like going for the slightly reddish browns. This one looks like she didn't get enough sleep. Wolfkinson, I am glad to hear the demo is good fun. I had every expectation it would be. But it's always good to hear. Amazing how very varied they allow our irises to be, or our eyes in general. These ones look almost robotic. Like, this is the most well, yeah, I guess the most realistic proportions we've seen on Monster Hunter Stories characters, and yet they still let us go for the hard eyes. Oh, we can even turn off the highlight, which, interesting. No highlight on the hard eyes is a very different look. Meanwhile, no highlight on the star eyes makes the character look dead inside. And we can do diamond irises. Interesting. This one's seen some things. So it looks like default is between these two. I think I like this one. Hey there, Nick. And I've typically liked to go for a kind of teal color for the eyes. Like I've gone right around here-ish. Let's bump up the saturation some. Bump up the brightness a little, maybe? Nah. Honestly, reducing the brightness some. Kinda liking right around there. So we can, in fact, have the cute little fang. It stays inside our mouth at all times now. Which, if the mouth is going to be fully 3D modeled, that's how it should be. If the mouth is just a texture like it was in previous stories games, then having the fang show when the mouth is closed is fine. But 3D modeled fangs poking out of mouths just never look right. But yeah, we gotta go with it because it is cute. We've already got a ponytail, which means we're... Wait. Ooh. Front and back are separate. So we can go with an afro bun, of course. People are going to make some horrific creatures with this system, I would imagine. Ooh, we could go with a long ponytail. I kind of like the short one, though. Honestly, if the long one was tied with a ribbon, I might go for it. Or if it was, like, more tapered towards the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the short ponytail. Which I guess makes this pretty much the exact... Oh, wait, there's variations. Hang on. That means that the long one might have variations, too. And they're pretty much the same variations, just length changes. Way to clip into the armor there. Okay, yep, short ponytail, standard. But yeah, being able to do the front and the back of the hair separately is quite nice. I hope they adapt this system to other Monster Hunter games. Gives more options for how we want our characters to look. So this looks almost... like, this feels the most like the hairstyle that I had in Stories 1 and Stories 2. Honestly, I kind of like this version. Look at me going with the default hairstyle. But sometimes that's just what's got to happen. And where does the gradient go? Goes towards the bottom. Okay. Now the question is, what... That's not much of a gradient, if we're being honest. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of a gradient in there, but there's also some hard points where it's not a gradient at all. Let's see if we take this. If we take this and make it just a little darker. What was it at to begin with? It was at 16. Take that down to like a 12? That might be a little too much. $14, not quite enough. So 13? Yeah. I don't mind that. Maybe take the saturation down a little? No, that doesn't help. Taking the saturation up also not what I want. So maybe a little. Yeah, that's not bad. So in the full version, we can get Malzeno, Somnicanth, Espinas. Don't quite recognize that fourth one. Raknakadaki, Gos Harag. The seventh one I'm also not immediately recognizing. Nor the eighth. Or Mizutsune. Interesting monster hairstyles. Where's Bracky, though? Hey there, guard. I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. That lipstick is a little much. In case you want your character to be really sleep deprived. Oh no, someone got into the glitter. Wait, the fourth hairstyle is Copper Blanganga. Is it? I don't think the green would be there. Let's see what we can do about this. How am I... How... We can make our lipstick glossier. Interesting. And apparently changing the highlight size also... Oh, no. The glow and the size are separate things. That does not look right. I wish I could change just the size of the lipstick area in general. Like, I would like it to be thinner lines. But since I can't, we're going no lipstick. We might do just a tinge of blush. Honestly, just as is here seems fine to me. And then I think that's where we're gonna leave it for cosmetics. And we've got earrings as an option. Okay. Or glasses. And look at that, the glasses actually have arms. So many games with a cartoony aesthetic that give you the option to put on glasses. Just decide that arms do not exist. Oh, hey, we can do Wyverian ears. But we cannot do non-pierced Wyverian ears. Honestly, I kind of like this. And we can, in fact, change its color. I wish we could also change the color of the gem on it. A nice brightish silver. I don't mind that. Can't invert eye patches. It is plain to see that that eye patch is purely cosmetic. Oh yeah, you really can't put the eye patch on the other eye. But yeah, you can definitely, that looks painful. That rose is clipping into the eye. Ow. Like, actually, ouch. And yet the eye still blinks around it. Ow! Whereas this, yeah, that That is a purely cosmetic eye patch. That eye is plainly visible. And that's how we looked as a kid. So the default name for the female body type is Leia. I wonder if the default name for the male body type is Reyes. Anyway, there we go. Like it was ever going to be anything different. Alright, looks like cutscenes are locked to 60 FPS. Wouldn't entirely surprise me if it was pre-rendered to begin with. Oh, it's Leo for male. So we're going with Leo Leius, the Leo from that. And the Leia from Leo Leia for Rathalos and Rathian. Got it. Someone hit that lizard, it'll give us parts. Or not parts, but minerals. Well, sucks to be that Velocidrome and prey pack. Please don't let this be a third Monster Hunter Stories game in a row that starts us with a Velocidrome as our first monstie.
Oh.
That poor angel. And be careful there, Nick. The Ratha and Rathi were Reusu and Rhea. So, like, if they were going with that tradition, then the female character's default name would be Rathi.
Queen Amara.
And egg freed. Hey, look, it's me.
Could that it be?
Have you seen one before?
Look at that. Incredible. Could it be?
Queen Amara, did you
Let us
not tell him?
commence the rite of emergence.
Like, you found it yourself. You didn't tell him what it was?
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
Not a fan of the child voice. Also, I just realized they didn't give us any voice options. So we're stuck with just one voice each for male and female.
That's a Rathalos, plain as day.
It's a miracle. An extinct species here in our kingdom.
And two.
They're twins. An ill omen indeed. And look at their scales. Like those of the accursed sky scale Rathalos. Twin monsters are a portent of disaster. Should you wish to oppose this omen, ancient custom dictates that only one may live.
What's this, an Astalos? No, it's... We got a Devil Joe in there. And also a Velocidrome. So, we weren't a kid for very long.
Here comes Simon.
Adult voice is fine.
Hate to ruin your fun, but you better get back.
Just give me a second. This monster is a rare specimen. For all we know, it could have been the master of this forest.
Looks pretty cooped up, all stuck like that.
Some people say egg quartz is a gift from the very distant past.
My gift?
The light of their lives may have gone out, but they have much to tell us about the world they lived in. Observing egg quartz lets us learn about monsters that have gone extinct. In my book, we couldn't have asked the past for anything better.
I suppose you're right. Still, how'd they even get stuck in there? What really happened to them? Not very nice. Putting us to work solving this big confusing mystery of theirs.
I guess not. But that's what we Rangers are here for.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to get rid of the Fang.
Come on, let's head back. The rookie's inaugural expedition is today, right?
Yeah, but not until the afternoon.
It doesn't match the proportions that we got going on here.
This is bad. I have important business to do.
Important business?
The royal kind.
That really is bad.
We need to get back fast.
Like, if the Fang was still present but smaller, I might have been all for it. But it's a little too big. It looks out of place with these character proportions. Okay, I am going to increase the camera sensitivity, but only a little. We're pretty close to what I want. Look at that. Characters actually using goggles to protect their eyes in flight. Okay, that's interesting. Hang on a sec. We're gonna try to find our options again. Ah, there it is. So, I had my frame rate cap set at 120. But as I am only getting 117 FPS, I'm gonna drop the frame rate cap just to ensure smooth streaming. Though, hang on. If I bump it back up, I want to just take a quick look over at my GPU utilization. Yeah, we're at about 93% utilized. Which means that if we get into a relatively high impact visual setting, like lots of effects going on at once, there is a real chance that we would end up having frame drops on stream, and that is not acceptable. So I'm just gonna have to live with 60 FPS and have it just be entirely unshakable. Yeah, GPU load is now sitting at 53% at the most so far. So if we ever drop frames, that'll be a game engine thing and not a GPU thing.
Your Highness! Where are you?
In the air? Can't say I've seen her.
That's princess to you!
Apparently Rudy feels it necessary to bump every chair he passes.
Where in all Azuria's Her Highness?
Oh, keep it down. I'm trying to sleep here. Little lady is elbow deep in egg quarts as usual.
That lady's your princess! And when is she expected to return?
For tardiness, she should be back soon enough.
That's your princess, you ruffian rebel of roofs! Here she comes now. Hey, Captain!
Better hurry.
Right.
So, our subordinate has armor for his Legiana, but we do not have armor for our Rathalos. That feels unfair. Okay, so we've got a level cap in the trial. We've got a cap on monster capacity and trade points in the trial. Good to know. Yep. Can save, fast travel, and change time of day at caravan stands. I don't remember time of day being an important thing in other stories games, but whatever.
Your Highness!
This
Sorry.
cat is standing up too straight. It feels wrong. It's been too long since we've seen... What are Crakes doing here? It's been too long since we've seen Aptonoths. Like, plural. That freaking Freedom Unite cat noise seems out of place.
Your Highness.
Welcome back, Your Highness. His Majesty awaits your return. Please proceed to the throne room at once.
Your Majesty.
Come forward.
Yes. Please forgive my delay, Father.
How go the Rangers, then? Have you made any progress with the encroachment?
Not yet. Nevertheless, our research continues to bear fruit. This morning, in fact, we discovered egg quartz at a new location.
Just like 200 years ago.
A harbinger of conflict to come.
Conflict?
They speak of the Rift War, 2 centuries ago. Records from that era note the appearance of crystallized monsters.
And this has relations with Vermeil Frey. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but this resurgence, it cannot be coincidence.
We have called you here to update you on their movements. We have received tidings of Vermeil mobilizing arms.
What?
The Rangers, too, may well be forced to take up arms when the time comes. Stay at the ready.
At the ready? The Rangers aren't a combat force. They exist to research.
They exist for the kingdom. And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria. Should the need arise, you will be tasked with duties only you can fulfill.
Yes, sir.
We have organized talks with the Vermilion envoys. You will attend as well.
Me?
Your Majesty, are you sure of this?
What about it?
It's just...
If I may, Your Majesty, the Vermeil situation is rather delicate. Our front relations have reignited protests over the incident from 10 years ago. Some denounce the actions of former Queen Amara, the Vermilion who married into our royal house. Entangling the princess in these political machinations will surely endanger her.
No matter. This is an order, do you understand?
Yes, Father.
We shall summon you again. You may go.
By your leave.
Why's he gotta sound angry at everyone all the time?
Why the long face? Your meeting go that badly?
It sounds like we're on the brink of war with Vermeil.
Oh. Well, that would explain why the aristocracy's been so on edge lately.
I've been ordered to join the Vermilion peace talks. But what good can I do?
Was considering auto playback, because then we might get the conversations delivered at a more natural pace. But it feels a little rushed. They're not giving their words any time to breathe. And also, doesn't give me any time for commentary in between lines if I need it.
The king clearly has high expectations of you. It's a good opportunity. You should go.
Easy for you to say. Come on, you must have heard what people say about me behind my back. Daughter of the Turncoat Queen. That's what they call me. I hear it everywhere I go.
The only talk I hear of Lady Amara is as the founder of the Rangers and an intrepid protector of monsters.
So we're continuing the organization that the Turncoat Queen founded pretty much in her name. Yeah, that's gonna go over well.
Me and the Rangers, have nothing but respect for her.
Yep, that's gonna go over super well.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, we've all got your back, so stand tall. We know you can do this.
Thanks, Simon.
Now come on, we've got a job to do. That rookie isn't going to train herself, Captain.
Right.
Your Highness, have you attended to your duties?
I'm not a fan of how much they tried to make Rudy look like a regular proportioned Naviru instead of like a regular feline.
I have.
This is such an honor, Captain. Getting to train under you is nothing short of a dream come true.
We haven't had a chance to talk yet, have we? Good to have you on board. I hear you're an excellent rider for your age.
What, me? Heck, it ain't nothing special. Riding's just a part of life is all. But forget about me, Captain. You're the amazing one. You're the one and only Rathalos rider in all of Azuria. Maybe the world.
Well,
Wherever you go, I'll follow. Poison swamps, Gypceros nests, you name it, I'm there.
This isn't a FromSoft game, so poison swamps are less guaranteed.
Just take me under your wing.
I am companion enough for the princess, thank you.
right, listen up, recruit. Our first stop is Blightstone Woods. That's where we'll begin. Your inaugural expedition is meant to show you how we Rangers do things. Which means we'll surely be encountering monsters. You'd best prepare accordingly.
You got it! Aye aye, Captain!
Oh, we can have a meal, can we? And we can change our armor color.
Okay.
So we're starting off here. I do kind of like the slightly darker one. And then subcolor. Going slightly darker on that would also be nice. Yeah. There we go. Slightly darkened. And what about you, Rudy? Oh, we've got a whole bunch of outfits. We've got Capcom, Rathlos, Arkfeld, Ray Dow, Chatacabra, generic fancy squire type, sailor, cold weather gear, and Magnamalo stuff, and Malzino stuff. Yeah, it looks like Simon will be able to put on Legiana gear. Thea can put on, what is that, Tobi Kadachi, and then... Not 100% sure what that second one is. Gall can put on Legiana gear. Okay, 2 guys getting Legiana gear. That's repetitive. And is this Magnamalo? I think it is. Oh, we've got names for the stuff. That's probably stuff that I shouldn't look at because I don't know what the Furtive 5 is, and I probably don't want to know until it's time. Looks like Ogden here can get, what is that, Puke? I mean, it's got Puke-like scales on it, but the scarf doesn't seem Puke-ish. And then, I guess, just generic Hawaiian shirt. Whoops. And then Cora can get Gravios gear and... Is that just generic... clothing, I guess. Doesn't look Bnahabra enough, so that's my first thought if it's gonna be from a monster, but no, it doesn't look the part. Suddenly we have learned about Tobi Kadachi and Yonkuku. So I was told we could make food. I want food.
I'm ready for any counting on it.
I made the cat's guidance pop up by hitting R1 because I'm stuck in other Monster Hunter games mode where R1 is my run button. Apparently, Azuria is big enough that it's got multiple catavan stands.
No problems here.
We got a smithy that isn't open yet. We just let Melinxes run shops here. Apparently. All right, so this is just a personal thing. But when you're saying heck yeah, there should not be a comment. Or a comment. A comma. Should not be a comma. If you do put a comma, it's not heck yeah, it's heck yeah. Which, completely different nuance. Why do we have Rathalos statues if they're extinct except for the one that I have? I mean, it's possible those were commissioned after I got mine. Outlander, this did not come out, but the demo did.
Okay.
This is your first real mission as a ranger. First, let's ride our monsties to that overlook.
Yes.
Roger, but you know, Captain, I figured my inaugural expedition was going to be in the Blightstone Woods. Right you are. I'll explain in detail later.
Well,
We've got glowy things.
Your Highness!
Apparently glowy things are pack footprints. We get XP for gathering. I see you, Velociprey. Captain, it's a Velociprey. Why are we on foot suddenly? The Velociprey around here have been wreaking havoc on the Aptonoth ecosystem lately.
Okay.
As rangers, we can't let this stand. We'll slay the Velociprey. Think of it as a chance to test your skills. Okay, so we've got caution icons above strong monsters. Yellow if we only need to be a little cautious, and red if we need to be real cautious.
Hey.
let's give it our all. Got this.
Hey.
A Velociprey, huh? I would call that a perfect opponent to test the rookie's skill. Looks like that Velociprey is aiming for you, Thea. Why don't you try handling this by yourself?
Yes.
Roger, a flight against a fleet-footed Velociprey is a contest of speed. No, it's a contest of used tech.
Careful.
When you and your opponent are targeting each other directly, you'll enter a head-to-head. For the 3 attack types, power beats technical, technical beats speed, and speed beats power. Keep that in mind.
Let's do this.
Oh, okay, clearly that wasn't the right plan of attack. The opponent used a speed attack too. As such, the clash ended in a draw.
Keep an eye out.
See the battle line? That shows you who the monster is going to target next. It would seem I'm the target this time around. Your Highness, show the rookie how it's done. Velociprey prefers speed attacks. I don't need to tell you what approach to take here. You sure don't. This UI looks very clean, but also very angular.
Nice. Well, Captain.
That's the way, Captain. You read its moves like a pro.
Okay.
Next, aim for a double attack. You and your monstie should both use attacks with a type advantage.
Let's see.
But neither Ratha nor Kagachi have attacks with a type advantage against a Velociprey, do they?
No.
All you need is belief. At times like this, you just have to switch monsties. That's not belief, then. Come, Your Highness, command your young cuckoo out into battle.
Well,
You can order your young cuckoo to the front line. From there, command it to use Fireball.
Your Highness!
Let's go. Yes.
A young cuckoo is no slouch compared to a Velociprey. Let's try a double attack against the Velociprey. Thea, you know what you need to execute a double attack now, right?
Yes.
Yes? Yes, ma'am. The rider just has to use a technical attack. So we can do double attacks with our moves and not just with basic attacks. That's useful. Was that the case before? I feel like it wasn't, but maybe it was.
Got him! Nice one!
Amazing, Captain! A magnificent display of double attack mastery. Double attacks allow you to deal huge damage and avoid enemy attacks, and it boosts your kinship. Am I the only one seeing something coming our way?
Seriously?
Jumpin' Poogie Snoots! That's a Velocidrome!
Seriously?
Is that the head of the pack? Thea, brace yourself. No wonder this one leads those other crested cuckoos.
So, listen.
I doubt normal attacks will suffice here. This might be a good time to use a skill. Many skills are powerful, but they consume stamina, so think before you use them.
Careful.
Stamina may recover naturally, but be careful not to overdo it. Alright, so we use stamina for our moves instead of kinship for rider moves. That's useful.
Okay.
Now then, let's see some skills in action. Your Highness, weren't you going to teach her how to use skills? Try using a skill here.
Hey.
I'll give Charge Tackle a try. Skills have 3 attack types to choose from. Pick one with a type advantage over the opponent. Okay, we can go for the head or the torso. Torso takes good damage from cut, so I guess going for the torso is probably our ideal here.
Ow! You did it!
Well, I mean, the voice said everything except the captain part.
So, listen.
Unlike normal attacks, skills can reduce a monster's Wyvern Soul gauge. This makes it much easier to slay monsters, so make sure to plug away at those Wyvern Soul gauges. Okay, so active skills, riding attacks, and kinship skills all depleted. And reducing it to 0 gives a big advantage. Okay. Now then, let's whittle down the Velocidrome's Wyvern Soul gauge. Alright, well, it's going for Thea, so there's not a whole lot we can do. Also, Thea named her Tobi Kagachi. Tobi Kadachi's Japanese name is Tobi Kagachi. She literally just gave it its Japanese name. How did she learn it? Also, what are the... I don't know what the 3 blocks next to our greatsword are. But we've gotten 1 for each attack we've done. So surely that has to mean something. Wow, Thea's dead. Nice that all hearts are restored after battles, unlike in Stories 1. Hey, Captain, that Velocidrome is mighty angry. When enraged, monsters tend to change up their attack patterns. And fair warning, attack tendencies also change depending on a monster's form. Enraging is considered a transformation? That feels incorrect. All right, so we have been told that it will change its tactics when it's mad. Which means it's probably not going to use speed. If I use power, we're probably going to be safer. But then again, Thea and Kagachi are both using power. Which makes me think that power is perhaps not the correct thing to use. But you know what?
Counting on you.
Let's go with power.
Yes, we'll do it.
Okay, so it's using power now.
Let's do this.
And now it's not targeting anyone in particular. And we do not have items to use. But since we want to be using speed now, let's go ahead and swap to our Toby.
Got this.
Now's our chance. Nice job.
Nice one.
There goes its Wyvern Soul gauge. The Velocidrome is down. Time to go all out. Finish it with a Synchro Rush.
All together now. Yeah! How about that? You did it!
We did it, Captain!
So, listen.
Synchro Rushes deal tons of damage. Don't miss the chance to unleash one when you can. Okay, it can be activated when a lone monster is toppled. That's good to know. So when we get some inevitable tower, and we have to fight a Gold Rathian and a Silver Rathalos at the same time, can't Synchro Rush if you only topple one of them.
Yeah! We did it!
Good work.
Thea, think you got the basics of combat?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I think I can handle the next battle solo.
That should work.
Glad to hear it. I'll be counting on you.
You did it!
Feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. There it is. I can hardly believe we took that sucker down. I can hardly believe we took that sucker down. Rightio. We were heading for an overlook, if I recall. Right. Excuse me. We're heading for that overlook. There's a lookout point there. From there, we'll search for the forest entrance.
Yes.
I see. So that's what overlooks are for. Let's go check it out.
Well.
Well, this is the wrong way, but there was an item, and therefore, it was the right way.
Okay.
Here we are at the overlook. Now head up to the lookout point. Roger. Although, Captain, I thought that Ratha couldn't climb lookout points.
No.
Correct. I've brought a Toby Kadachi capable of climbing walls. Switching between monsties lets you go all sorts of places. Greetings, Garnet, and I suppose this is the fresh face to the ranger ranks I've been hearing about.
Yes.
It just occurred to me that that's not a beard the cat has. That's just fluff from his jacket. Whatever. Nice to meet you. The name's Thea, the newest ranger recruit. Who exactly is this kitty, Captain?
Right.
This is an explorer feline. They travel all over the world, drawing up maps wherever they go. Precisely. We chart maps at lookout points across the land. If you talk to one of us, we'll happily hand over a map. Speaking of which, here's a detailed map of the region I surveyed. A fitting gift for a rookie setting off on her inaugural expedition. Whoa, thanks so much. Having a map like this will make visiting a new place super easy.
By the way,
Incidentally, allow me to instruct you on how to use lookout points. Could I borrow your spyglass? Why, it would be my honor. You should be able to observe the path to the woods from the spyglass.
let's see.
Well, I'm pretty sure the entrance to the woods is not in the castle. Now, where's the entrance to Blightstone Woods? Why don't you try looking around? Look to the right first.
Oh.
Captain, there's something I want to check out. Then you should look at the icon.
Oh.
Okay, Blightstone Woods is on the other side of that path. It gets more crystallized the further we go, which means we should be able to take that road to Blightstone Woods.
Huh?
Well, 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 you figured it out in no time at all. Now we know which way we should go. Lookout points can be used to discover all sorts of places. Be sure to look for points of interest when you have the time. You can also place markers so you don't forget a location. Hello?
All right.
Hang on, I want to look through here again. Oh, now we've got all sorts of things. Oh, your first stands on end when you see the keep, does it? Is that an Acnosom? Yeah. That's an Acnosom. No, it's not. It's a blue cuckoo. Completely different colored beast. Why is our thing going red over here? What is there? So now it's going red everywhere. Earlier it was only going red on like these guys. It's not going red on the path. But as far as I can tell, there is no button that I can press to make the red do anything. Oh, the white and fluffy monster is here. So there's a Powluma over there. Got a flock of blue cuckoo.
What's this?
Lookout point in East Azuria. Oh, clamberable rock. Windmills for farm work. At first I was thinking that the red indicated a monster, but clearly that is not the case. But if it did, then I was going to be like, wait, is this whole mountain range Azora Magdaros? Thankfully it is not. Lake area lookout point. A fine flag modeled after Ratha's wings.
Hold on.
Yeah, it looks like we have looked at all there is to see other than there's a chest there. And a chest there. Oh. Oh, so Thea is the scion of a vineyard. Okay, now it looks like we've seen all there is to see. So, touching those wasps gets us things. And Ratha is better at gliding than our Toby is.
What's this? What's this?
And just out of curiosity, I wonder if they'll let us go over and actually fight that blue cuckoo. The answer is no. That is the walliest of invisible walls right there. Will they let us go fight a Plesioth? They used a Plesioth. They used a Plesioth to show that the icon for things we gotta be really careful about. Just stealing Thea's family's grapes. But I suppose I'm royalty and therefore it is entirely legal for me to do so. Getting levels from all this theft. I don't like that the icon for honey was yellow instead of the traditional orange that it has always been. Yellow has always been for special types of honey. This game got it wrong. And I see we're about to hit a catavan stand.
Oh?
The fruit on that tree is ripe for plucking. Maybe we could do some gathering before her inaugural expedition. We sure could, although grabbing a fruit from such a tall tree would be a real poogie of a job. You can count on your monstie at times like these. Hit the tree with a breath or melee attack to make it drop the fruit, drop fruit you can gather. Later, Nick. Well, say, Captain, I've always wanted to see Ratha's breath attack.
Right.
If you insist. Here, Ratha will show you how it's done. Oh. Can start battles at an advantage or slay monsters outright. So we Paper Mario now. Can also break some walls in the field, huh? And can knock down monsters before battle. And yeah, Outlander, if you're very lucky, a Munchlax might fall out of the tree, but it's got to be a specific tree that's even capable of producing a Munchlax, and only then is it a 1% chance.
Well, Captain! Yeah.
These toads are very still. They're making very slight movements, but they are very still toads. Also, they're not yellow, so they're not paratoads. They're not colored like any toads we know. What manner of toads are you? Are you just toads? Why are we finding pelagicite ore on land? That feels wrong. Might as well save.
What's this?
Surely this is going to be important at some point. Wonder what's going to happen to make us lose our Rathalos early in this game.
Right, we're here. Let's get your inaugural expedition underway.
Aye, Captain. Ready for action.
That's the spirit. Now, as for the work at hand, we're going to explore the forest and have you look for monster eggs.
You got it. But that's all we're doing? Looking for eggs?
Exactly. It may not sound glamorous, but egg hunting's one of our essential tasks. This is how we find the monsties who become our partners after all. But that's not all. There's another reason egg hunts are so important to we rangers.
I believe that should be us rangers, because like if you take out the rangers, there's another reason egg hunts are so important to we. No, there's a reason they're so important to us.
And what reason is that?
It's simple. Counterintuitive though it may seem, egg hunts are a way for us to protect endangered monster species. When we find an endangered species egg, we take it and hatch it. Then, we can return it to the wild, bolstering their population.
That really does set you all apart from your average riders. What a great thing to do!
By the way, do you know why more and more monsters are on the brink of extinction?
Environmental changes brought on by the encroachment, maybe?
Right on the money. You really do live up to your reputation.
I'm still learning.
Why is her neck darker than the rest of her? Like, that's not the shadow. That's baked in to the texture. We've got a lighting system that can put the neck in shadow. Why is that baked into the texture?
That's all the more impressive. But we think there may be another factor at play.
We don't have that going on.
Crystal encroachment, that is.
I don't see that on either of the other characters, so maybe that's actually just an intentional, like, could be a birthmark, could be just body paint or something. Like, we've seen body paint on another character, so maybe that's just a thing. But it looks like they tried to bake in shadow under the chin.
Are you familiar with feral monsters?
Feral monsters. Oh, yeah. They're sort of like regular monsters, but super strong and aggressive, right? From what I heard, no one's ever encountered one of those beasts and lived to tell the tale.
Huh? Hold on a moment. That can't be right.
Huh? What do you mean it can't be right?
If no one survived, how would the rest of us even know how strong they are?
Whoa! I never thought about that! You're sharp, little guy!
Well, you've got the super strong part right at least. Their might defies the very laws of nature. Now imagine what that power does to an ecosystem. I'll tell you more about feral monsters down the line.
I am all ears!
We should probably get going. You can give her the lesson on the move.
Aye!
By the way,
There are plants on the Ashen Pass we can harvest. Make sure to pick up any you come across. Combining is essential preparation for any monster encounter. You can make a potion by combining an herb with a blue mushroom. Ah yes, the old ways. Nowadays we make potions by combining an herb with nothing at all. Also, it just occurred to me, I don't think our color change for the outfit took, or if it did, it's even more subtle than I remember it being.
Yes.
Hi, Bnahabra.
We can handle it together. Let's go! All right!
Ah, okay. So the charge gauge makes it so that our skills are stronger. So I want to use a power attack. How do I change my target? Ah. So, hang on. Ratha, let's use a Venom Strike on that one there. And then I'll use a power attack on that one there.
Classic! All right! You did it!
Don't push yourself.
Looking good! Got it! We did it! All right! Yeah! On to the next!
Hello, Shoebill-inspired bird. I swear, the moment they give me a capture net.
What?
Look there. It's a Poog.
What?
Is that my family's Poogie? So it was in a place like this.
Huh?
What's a Poogie from back home doing all the way out here?
Let's see.
We had a heck of a storm a while back. The poor spooked Poogies all ran off together and we've been looking for them ever since.
Hey.
Think we could do something about it? We're in the middle of her inaugural expedition, but surely we could rescue it. So, is this implying that every Poogie we find is going to be her family's? And they escaped far and wide?
What's this?
And the fact that they just burrow away is, kind of defeats the whole, oh, we had to rescue it thing. So apparently Velociprays we just never have to fight. Is that true of Bnahabras as well? I know there was another one. It is true of Bnahabras as well. What about of this bird? Strong bird. Hi, Kezu.
I'd heard the stories, but this is something else. It really does look like a giant egg.
Well, they do call it egg quartz for a reason.
What's that inside?
Kezu. You hardly see any these days, but they were once pretty common.
Is it, alright to touch?
Of course. It's not like you're going to hurt it.
The first egg quartz was discovered around 200 years ago. After that, however, there were no other discoveries until 10 years ago, when people started finding egg quartz everywhere.
I wonder what changed.
No one knows. There's no rhyme or reason to where egg quartz appears, or what monsters it encases. With that said, I think getting to the bottom of the encroachment is our duty as rangers.
Unraveling the world's greatest mysteries? Man, the rangers are so cool!
This is when most rookies get cold feet. Courage is commendable, but safety comes first. No matter what happens, don't forget that!
I'll take that to heart, sir.
Sir? That's not bad.
Okay.
There should be a pack of Velociprey just up ahead. If you're looking to avoid a skirmish, try using a Monsty Roar.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. You can use that moment to slip by any monsters. Wow, would you look at that? Roar isn't an action exclusive to specific monsties anymore. Just out of curiosity. All right, later, Wolfkinson. Thanks for dropping by.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
They snuck up on us!
Oh. So we can just click that and quick finish, huh?
Excellent job!
And quick finish still gets us an S rank and all of the rewards? That feels like cheating. Like, yeah, sure, it's a monster that we've already defeated before. And it's low level and whatnot, but like...
Leave it to me.
That...
That's how it's done. That felt good.
That is too much reward for too little effort.
What's this? What's this?
Like, I can understand having small monsters get defeated if you melee attack them in the field. Like, that's one thing. You're actually doing something to attack them. But quick finish being just an auto win the battle button, and you get full rewards, not even reduced. That's just... I'm sorry, I don't feel like playing the game today.
I've got this.
Let's go. All right.
And so I think I'm going to never click quick finish again.
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
You did it!
If I'd used quick finish there, I would have gotten more rewards than what I got for actually fighting. And Outlander, doing the melee attack on the field and getting the instant defeats, I mean, it shows in the top left that we're getting an S for that, so, like, we're not getting reduced rewards for that. But if quick finish gave us, like, C rewards, or whatever the lowest grade is, then I'd be okay with it. But the fact that it just gives you an S rank and gives you S rank rewards for the massive effort of clicking 2 sticks, it's too much. I choose to play the game.
Huh? Look!
Yeah. Monster eggs.
Kezu eggs.
That's a rare pattern. Are they bird wyvern eggs?
It could be an ultra-rare endangered species!
They're bird wyvern. No, those are flying wyvern eggs.
Look, the calling card.
Aulumu eggs.
I recognize that feather!
Here it comes.
I knew it! Papalulo! Watch out for aerial attacks! Rudy! This is nothing! We're not backing down! Bring it on!
It's hostile. We have to calm it down.
Grappa. Careful.
You're still getting used to combat, Thea. Don't push yourself too hard. Understood?
Yes.
Aye, aye, Captain. Alright, I fully expect to see technical attacks here. Looks like the body takes more cut damage. And is also what Ratha is targeting.
Got him!
Okay, thing is weak to lightning, but we'll just keep doing what we're doing. The Pauluma's changed shape. It's all floaty like a balloon. It may change up its behavior in this state, much like an enraged monster. Be careful. Okay, so it's going for Thea, so there's not much we can do. Maybe she's right and tech is what to use here. But let's go ahead and use a... Oh, interesting. We can change the type of our skills. So, like, charge tackle isn't always going to be power, for example. Interesting. Anyway, let's go for a charge tackle. And looks like, indeed, it uses speed when it's in floaty mode. That part's swelling like a balloon. I don't like the looks of it. We better do something before it finishes what it started. Won't be easy to destroy with a greatsword. If it's a balloon we're talking about, why not pierce it and let the air out? A sound observation. From skills, select your iron bow and attack. So, indeed, we are still using the same multi-weapon system from Stories 2. And looks like I don't have any ability to use skills as I swap. Though maybe that's just because they don't want me to. We will... Well, hang on.
Oh boy.
I can't swap my Monstie right now. I want to swap to my Cuckoo. Yeah, whatever. We will technical attack the neck pouch.
Nice one.
Looks pretty effective from where I'm standing.
All right.
Good. Keep going and destroy that neck pouch. Okay, now we can swap our Monstie, and apparently that was just a free round.
Let's go.
And another Poogie Parade.
Got it. We did it. You did it.
We did it! The Paolumu's down! Your Highness, now's the perfect time for a synchro rush. Is it always gonna pause things for me to do a synchro rush? It's still standing after an onslaught like that?
So, listen.
Your kinship gauge is full. Mount your Monstie and press the attack. And I will do the same.
Your Highness!
Riding strengthens the bond between Her Highness and her Monstie. Together they reach new heights of power. And if your HP reaches 0 or you lose 2 head-to-heads, makes sense, same as always. Your turn to ride, Thea. Join forces and finish this. Gotcha. Preparations are complete, Your Highness. Time for you and Thea to unleash a kinship skill. But I want to level up my kinship skill. I suppose we have no choice. Okay, so the head's broken. The torso is not broken, but it will be. I can't help but feel like Thea's Toby got the more interesting side of that attack. Many hands make light work, Captain. Hey, guy whose name I forgot, why are you acting like you participated in that battle?
Good work.
Well done, Thea. Simon, that's right. Huh? It's too early to celebrate. Something's coming. A feral Chatacabra.
What's gone into that monster?
Look at that. It's gone feral.
That's a feral monster. Indeed it is. Heads up, Garnet.
Careful.
Everyone watch out. How are we supposed to fight a feral monster? Look at those crystals. That's definitely unusual. Thea, try hitting them. Okie dokie, I'm on it.
You got this. Don't push yourself. What?
It counterattacked? It seems to hate being attacked there. We need to destroy the crystallized part. Yet it's too dangerous to attack now. We must look for the right opportunity to break that part. Okay. So I'm gonna guess this guy wants to use power. In which case, I probably want my Toby, don't I? We want to break the Blightstone, but we'll get counterattacked if we do it right now. So, go for the head. And I will swap to my greatsword. And let's do a speed charge tackle on the head.
Looking good.
Alright, so it's not using a standard move, so... Feral Thunderbug Strike. So I got paralyzed anyway. I've never heard of a Chatacabra using lightning. Perhaps the encroachment influences their ecology as well. Then if we break the crystallized part, we won't have to sidestep any more lightning. Okay. Wyvern Soul Gauge more easily depleted after it uses a feral attack. Is it just me, or is the Chatacabra looking worn out? Could be a consequence of wielding a power that isn't inherent to its species.
Your Highness!
Whatever the reason, this is our chance. I bet we could whittle off more Wyvern Soul Gauge than usual. This is the ideal time to press the attack. Alright. Then let us press the attack. And looks like our Toby wants to... Or a Toby. It can't tell if that's ours or hers. It's probably ours. Going for the torso. Yeah, let's go for it. Again, it's not using a move with a type. I don't care about your paraback. Well, I guess I should. It does still do damage. But I was already paralyzed. Yep, gotta look for the right opportunity to break the crystallized part. I get it.
Are you okay? Watch out!
The Chatacabra's coated its forelimbs with something. Those forelimbs look capable of inflicting devastating injuries. I suggest you break them at once, Your Highness. Now, just a moment. It's concentrating attention on those forelimbs. Is there less powder floating around now?
It's possible.
This may be a golden opportunity to attack the crystallized part.
No.
Be that as it may, surely the ore around its forelimbs is too dangerous to ignore? So either we destroy the ore to weaken its forelimbs, or break the crystallized part to reduce its feral strength.
Leave it to me.
We have to prioritize one or the other. The choice is yours, Garnet.
Might be in trouble.
Okay, so... I feel like it's definitely going to be using strength now. Or power, not strength. And our Toby is going for the face. Like a fool. But I feel like this is our best chance to not go down without needing to use a potion, so... Tech!
Let's go! We've got this.
So we're losing our first heart.
You okay?
But that should get rid of our para. Simon's right. It doesn't counterattack when its forelimbs are reinforced with ore. I suggest you focus on breaking the crystallized part while the time is ripe. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and swap our Toby out because the thing's using tech, and also
Let's go!
it's immune to electric. We did it! We broke the crystallized part! Right. Let's see how this changes things up. Alright, so it's going for Ratha, who is using Venom Strike, as he should. He's using it on one of them arms. So let's go ahead and swap to our hunting horn. Get some attack up and accuracy up, while also attacking said arm.
I'll take it. All right.
Why is Thea double attacking with Ratha?
Counting on you. Thanks so much. RedmondStache. Now's your chance, Ratha.
It's going for Thea. I wish I could tell Thea, hey, don't use speed, you fool. But I cannot. But it looks like it doesn't matter too much right now. So we have weakened the Feral Thunderbug Strike. How can it still use lightning after we broke that part?
Keep an eye out.
But it isn't as strong as it was before. If we keep pushing, we'll win this. Okay, so it has lost its special parts. So it didn't just pause for the Synchro Rush this time.
How about this? Watch out!
Okay, and that increases our sync level for the moves. I guess we'll use a kinship skill. Gotta choose whether to break its torso or its face. I choose its face.
You ready, Captain? Yeah. Good job! Full power! You did it! Yeah! We did it!
Phew. We beat it somehow.
Right.
Feral monsters. What formidable opponents.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks to all of you. You pulled your weight too, Thea.
Thank you, Captain. But all I really did was try to survive.
But what was a feral monster doing here of all places?
That was really terrifying. Now I understand how one of them could destroy an entire ecosystem.
Yeah. There isn't a rider alive who could control one. The best thing we can do for these ecosystems is to take them out.
It looked like a regular Chotacabra to me, but it was so strong. Where'd all that power come from?
That's what we Rangers are here to find out.
We've got our work cut out for us. I'm all in!
Well, with your inaugural expedition complete, you're now officially a Ranger. Welcome aboard.
Roger!
It's about time we head back. Here, this Paolumu egg belongs to you.
And the other one belongs to me. So I've noticed every camera cut, the textures for the environment start off low res and then load into the high res ones. It's very noticeable, and I wish that didn't happen. I wish it would just stay high res. I get that they do it to make the loading smoother and all that, but like, surely my system is capable of handling just keeping the high-res textures. Surely.
To me? You mean it?
To commemorate your first day. Brace it well.
I will! Thank you so much!
Come on, let's hatch these eggs.
So are eggs always going to be hatched in twos?
This part is easy. We Rangers don't have to do much here. So just follow my lead, alright?
Going formal, huh?
It's her first ritual as a ranger. Gotta give her all the bells and whistles.
Ah, I see. That's a princess for you.
O sacred stone.
Now pray for the monster to awaken.
Join rider and spirit in unfailing kinship.
Bind thy untamed spirit to mine.
That's it.
What a hideous little creature. Okay, so we can see what all the riding actions are. There's fly, jump, melee attack, roar, wall climb, breath, swim, stealth, and ground dive.
I'll tell you, it never fails to give me chills.
Next we do the rite of channeling, right?
No need to rush. Enjoy the moment.
Agreed. Let's save the rite of channeling for later, okay?
Seriously?
What's up, you guys?
Plenty, that's what. Take a look for yourself.
These are all requests. But why so many?
Given the political climate, many riders have been dispatched to the Vermilion border to provide surveillance and security. His Majesty has delegated their duties to us as Rangers.
Has he now?
Can't knock the vote of confidence. The king clearly believes we can handle anything they can throw at us.
Harvesting fields, repairing damaged roofs. What? Does he think we're a bunch of handymen?
That is your king you're talking about!
Mind if I take a look? I have a sneaking suspicion about these requests.
Of course you do.
All right then, lay it on us.
So, the majority of these requests come from people living near the border.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but I'd bet it's related to our Titan border security. And a distinct lack of unoccupied hands.
Something I have noticed looking at the background. We've got a depth of field type effect going on. Like, the castle in the background is blurred. And yet, the water coming out of the fountain is not. It's just, super clear water coming out of that fountain in the background.
Then it sounds like we should take a look for ourselves. Scanning over them, some of these requests even involve chasing down rare monsters.
Now that sort of job sounds much more up our alley.
What do you say? No pressure, of course. These requests aren't exactly kingdom-shaking, so there's no need to bite off more than we can chew.
No. I say we go check it out. Simon, you're with me.
Always.
By the way...
Before we head for the border, let's stop by the stables and see how our monsties are doing. I wonder how the Paolumu we hatched is doing.
Be careful.
Okay.
I was told we could make food. It didn't take. Probably because I never confirmed the changes. There we go. So all we are incapable of doing at the moment is swim, stealth, and ground dive. It occurs to me that there is no specific rock smash anymore. I guess that's just going to be folded into melee attack. But then that also means there's not going to be rock smash level 2. So, Baroths are the training dummies, are they? Poor Baroths.
Hey.
I'd take my eyes off my fields for one night and someone wrecks them. I'm sorry. My master's sure to be furious. Ah, your highness, seems that someone's torn a swath through the grapevines I look after. There were holes all over the place, too. It was such a pain filling them in. If you come across the culprit who made a mess of my fields, do you think you could get rid of them? Okay, so I didn't dig holes in the vineyards. I just walked through them and grabbed all the stuff. So clearly it wasn't me.
Thanks.
What a relief. Thank you so much, Your Highness. Was the harvest damaged, you ask? Funnily enough, the grapes themselves were left untouched. Why turn up the soil and ignore the fruit? I haven't the foggiest idea. The ruined fields are past the main gate to the left. If the miscreant comes back, please send them packing.
Your Highness!
It would seem the smithy is open, Your Highness. We better prepare our equipment prior to the investigation.
What to do? Welcome.
All right, what do we got? We got long swords now. Interesting. Upgrading weapons and armor to the max level will grant decorations related to that equipment. Okay, we've got a hunting horn right now. And I'm sure hunting horns are good. They always have been in stories. And yet, I like to bonk. Why does it say that? Oh, I see. I was thinking like, oh, we're only at level 2. Why does it say max? Because level 2 was blinking. But no, we're looking at the one that's got the outline around it for what level we're looking at. So interesting. The Chataclobberer does not go to level 3, but its level 2 is much stronger than the level 2 of the Bone Hammer. Why doesn't it show us what we need to forge these things? Because it shows here. So there's a lot of things that we would need to forge the iron katana at level 3. And even at level 2 is beyond us because we don't have quite enough crystal. And we don't have quite enough bone or fourth thing to do this at level 2. So our current sword has a power of 20. And we probably need to be looking specifically at the level 1s for most things. Yeah. Yeah, we do not have what it takes to upgrade anything to level 2. So we need to be looking at level 1s. So an Azure Serpent Blade would be a pretty sizable upgrade. Bone Katana Wolf would be a similar upgrade. And is a change from Greatsword to Longsword, which I haven't tried out a Longsword in stories yet. Looks like the Chataclobberer is possibly the strongest thing we have access to right now. So it looks like the Magia Charm might actually win out, at least against things that aren't immune to ice. Interesting. Wyvernfell goes down for the Lumu Horn, but Affinity goes up. Looks like every weapon that's got positive affinity has lower Wyvernfell. Well, let's go ahead and make this Magia charm because we can. It has big number. Equip it over the bone horn. And then let's make the bone katana wolf. We can't because we don't have the bones. Let's make the azure serpent. We can't because we don't have the bones. Let's make the chataclobberer. Except we shouldn't because we've already made a new bonker. I can make this. Can I compare it to my bow instead of my greatsword? Okay, so it beats my bow. And we can make it, so let us make it. Though we're going over in terms of low-grade bug. There we go. We've got some upgrades. So Lumor Armor gets us quite a bit more defense. So does everything we have access to. Okay, so Ranger Armor. If we could level it up to 2, would beat things, but we certainly can't. What about skills? So Ranger Armor gets us Den Protector S, which, if memory serves, makes things more likely to run back to their dens and thus is better for finding eggs. What's Instigator? Ah, makes enemies more likely to focus their attacks on you. I'm liking the skills I see on Chatacabra. But with stamina being tied to skill use, Stamina Surge also could be quite good. So Lumu might be better. I mean, Instigator means that we've got a greater chance of being able to do double attacks. And does give us health boost. And Item Saver is nice, but Item Saver mixed with Instigator seems like actually potentially a bad combo. Like, oh yeah, I can sometimes not use my items, but the enemy is probably going to attack me if I try to use one. That's not ideal. So yeah, I'm thinking Lumu. Thankfully, we got a shell and therefore can make Lumu armor.
Come again.
Can I hide the hat, though?
No problems here.
Gonna go back to the rider spot, or the ranger barracks thing, whatever they call this.
Okay.
Hey, we can hide the hat. So, interesting. The default color is not any of the dye colors. I think going with this actual white is pretty nice. Why is the hat back? Oh, interesting. Can we just completely change anything at any time? There, the fang is gone. I'm going to miss it. I wish we could have had the fang and just had it be smaller. So apparently we can only hide the hat in that menu. I want the hat gone. Perhaps there's an option for it somewhere. There's no option for it. Ah, display headgear. We can have it be off, on, or off during cutscenes. Let's just have it be off. There we go.
No problems here.
So we were told to go out through here. And
No
yet,
problems here.
I want to go out the way I already did. Because I know there's stuff there, but we're not allowed to. Okay. Let's do a quick look over in this direction just to make sure there's no quests hiding over here. Because we have picked up a quest, which means there could be more. I can't help but feel like leaving this hair here would not be good for the vineyard.
No problems here.
Yeah, Outlander, having an option to have the helmet be on during, like, combat situations would be neat. But it would certainly be a lot more difficult to implement in a game. We may be in the middle of a survey, but we should procure some eggs as well. You see that monster den over there? Yes, I do. There it is. It's right there, directly in front of us. Hatching eggs you collect in dens will add to the number of monsties you can count on. A fine plan indeed. Okay. Having a Leviathan monstie will let you swim, expanding your available search area. If you find an egg, be sure to secure it.
Right.
We're up to our whiskers in the harbor around these parts. I'm supposed to exterminate them, but I can't stand bugs. I don't mean to bug you at this, but could you help me out, Your Highness? If I go back without busting any Benhabra now, all my friends will call me a scaredy feline. Well, they should call you that anyway, because you're not the one busting the bugs. You'll really do it? That's clawful nice of you. There are tons of Benhabra from the plains to the lake. Careful, they like to tag along with other meowsters. Okay, yep. Approach eggs. Choose to replace egg you last gathered with another one, but monsters are more likely to return to their den or wake up the longer you attempt to gather eggs. Must make it back to the den's entrance before you get to keep the egg. Lose a battle while carrying an egg and it's lost. Sometimes there are gathering points, sometimes there are barrel felines, and sometimes unlimited gathering attempts. Interesting. And it seems this monster den, you just go in and instantly eggs. There's no mini dungeon in the way? Is that a standard thing, or is that just because this is a standard den and not a rare den? Alright, what do we got? A fairly potent Yon-Cuckoo egg. Well, we've already got a Yon-Cuckoo. Fairly potent bird wyvern egg. That's a Velocidrome. I don't have a Velocidrome yet, and this is fairly potent. Okay, but if I go back in, can I grab another egg? No, I cannot.
Let's go.
It's weird that we don't load out of the area. But then again, that's probably for the better.
We've got the upper hand.
Because that keeps us from having to worry about gathering all of the gatherables before touching the eggs.
Okay. That's it.
Let's go.
You did it!
Did that Legiana just use second wind to recover HP when it was at full? Did I miss it taking damage at some point?
Counting on you.
This cuckoo is using a speed attack.
Don't overdo it.
Looks like Ratha wants to go for the wing right now, so let's go for the wing with it.
You okay?
It's using speed again.
Don't push yourself. Yeah. All right, keep it up.
I want to break that tail. If nothing else.
Classic. All right.
And yet I'm not going to get to.
What a win.
All right.
Oh, someone said the Ankuku was behaving strangely? I wasn't paying attention.
Hey.
Really, that Velocidrome is above us in level, is it? Ooh. I don't have a Nerscylla yet. Well, I guess I need to pay more attention during combat. In order to not have monsters suddenly change what they're doing on me. And have me be surprised by said thing. We got some Ludroths.
We've got the upper hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ludroths use power. I believe that's how they used to work as well.
You did it.
You okay?
All right. Yeah. On to the next. We've got the upper hand.
I pressed the circle trying to gather something. I don't remember what game I've been playing recently where circle is the pick things up button, but there's definitely something I've been doing. I guess I should swap to my Toby, considering these guys use power and are weak to electric. So it looks like we can head-to-head this one. Or not head-to-head, we can double attack this one. We can head-to-head this one. And I think we'll just do that. And it looks like we couldn't have double attacked that one because it was using Water Surge, so yeah.
Okay.
I made the right call.
That's it.
Got him.
All right.
And it changed our Toby's target, so we did get the double attack. Convenient.
You okay?
Thank you. Got it.
Great.
All right. You did it.
want to fight that fish, because then we might get a fish. I can't get out there yet. Yes, well, we can swim. But also it's red. I don't know how red it is, or how dangerous red is. There's a lot for us to learn. But a purple Gypsaurus. Fascinating that it's not even a standard one. Ooh, and we're allowed to just fight them. We don't have to wake them up. Okay, so I feel like breaking the face probably gets us the most value. I like rallying refrain.
Right now.
Yeah. Counting on you.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay, so hunting horn seems like a difficult weapon to use properly if the enemy is going for you. Like, if I want to beat... Well, I guess if you win head-to-heads, then you win head-to-heads and it's fine. But... yeah, if I want to use, like, our fancy song here, I gotta do tech, speed, power, tech. Well, he just got one shot.
Watch out!
Okay, now it's mad. What is it going to do when it's mad? Probably speed.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, it's gonna try and flash us. Well, if I use Bolstering Ballad, will that remove statuses that we've got? Or does it only protect us from new ones? Let's find out.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's using tech when it's mad. And it looks like Bolstering Ballad does not remove status effects. It only negates new ones. But, good news, Ratha and I are both going for the face with a power move, but it's using Noxious Venom, so that's not helping. So I have just thrown away my chance at a,
It's calmed down.
at completing the song. Except no, I haven't, because I just need to use tech now. And since it's going to be using probably not tech, maybe speed, maybe power. Let's go ahead and swap. Maybe it's using power. I think Gypsaros used power and tech in previous games. But I want to use tech. It is using power, okay. So I at least swapped to the right Monstie. Oh, thanks. So now I can use my magnificent trio to give us something. Oh. I didn't realize that that would be giving us a heart.
That'll do it. Now!
Now's your chance!
I'll finish this!
Is there any reason not to do a synchro rush when you topple a monster? Probably because doing a synchro rush makes it get back up when it's done.
Watch out!
So if synchro rush makes it get back up, then maybe leaving it down so that you can get a automatic crit or something. Like I know in previous stories games you got an automatic crit for hitting a monster while it was down.
Okay. That's it.
Oh dang, my debuff immunity thing was already gone. I needed to pay more attention, I guess. Okay, so it's going for me. And we apparently will head to head if we do an attack right now. So
Alright.
and now we got a rainbow note. So if I do Magnificent Trio now, it'll put the Gypsaros to sleep. Also, its head is broken. Shouldn't it be stunned?
Counting on you.
Thanks.
Wait. Sleep effect applied to allies, so we can put it to sleep with our attacks.
Don't push yourself.
That's interesting.
Let's calm down.
Okay, so now that it's back to normal, it's going to be using power again. Let's swap over.
Let's go.
And I am going to swap to my greatsword so we can start working on that tail.
Got it.
Nice job.
Let's go.
Okay, so there's no head-to-head line here, which means it's using a move on me, but it is not using something that we can do a head-to-head on. Shame I don't have any defensive option here. Very kind of him to just constantly spam vital essences. Okay, so it's probably flashing now. So what if I use a bolstering ballad before it can?
Yeah. Counting on you. Now.
Time to let loose.
Maybe I shouldn't have synchro rushed because we had the ability to get on a ride and we could have done a double kinship on it.
You want
But
some more?
we'll never know. It's dead anyway, so the synchro rush was fine.
As expected.
You flatter me.
The fact that the monsters do a little roar when they're defeated, I can't help but wonder if that will serve to summon other creatures eventually. So it looks like we get... It's not Zamtrios, so is this Chatacabra egg? Maybe. Looks like we can get Chatacabra, Toby, or Purple Gypsaros, and I mean, hey, we just fought a Purple Gypsaros, let's take it.
All right.
Hey.
This is bad, real bad. My Meowster was catnapped. We came here to get a little sun when all of a sudden a flying wyvern swooped in and took him prisoner. If you happen to see my Meowster anywhere, please tell me, Your Highness. Thank me, Princess Garnet. I'll stay right here in case he makes his way back on his own two paws. Meowster's got a bushy beard. That should help you find him. I think he should still be in Azuria. If you see Meowster anywhere, please tell me. If only I could have a bushy beard. But I can't. Barrel feline.
Hey.
Wrong button.
We've got the upper hand!
Barrel felines are felines that are trapped in a barrel. They're difficult to damage and quick to flee, but you can earn a large amount of XP if you manage to destroy the barrel and rescue the feline trapped within. Okay, so Venom Strike is the best thing that Ratha can do for us. Charge Tackle probably isn't that amazing. None of these skills is probably very good. But maybe Shelling? Shelling grants guard to the user. That's good to know. So I do have a defensive option. Cool, that did nothing. And I cannot use Wyvern's Blaze because I do not have the stamina for it. Alright, well, what if I instead choose to bonk? Well, that one's gone.
That's it.
Oh, we did 2 damage. Shame we can't have Ratha use his breath again. Because that actually did real damage. So, looking at skill power, Venom Strike is a match for the strongest skill we've got. So I guess Venom Strike it is. Alright, we have failed to defeat the barrel feline. And yeah, Outlander, barrel felines have been in the series since the very beginning. That is a non-purple Gypsaros.
We've got the upper hand! Yeah! Let's go!
Okay. That's it.
That is not the first time we've seen Fawn use Second Wind when it was not damaged.
Watch out!
So Rallying Refrain is still active, which means this flash will do nothing to us.
Got it!
Great.
Now's your chance!
Let's just see what happens if we don't Synchro Rush. Alright, so it does stay down for a turn. So I guess if you've got something big that you can do, then not Synchro Rushing is the thing that you want. But if you don't have something big to do, then Synchro Rush is in fact what you want.
Okay. That's it.
Classic! Nice job!
But we do get crits.
Great work.
All right, keep it up!
Okay.
That's it.
You did it!
As expected.
You flatter me.
So we're finding spear tuna. Can I make a great sword or a bow out of those in this game? I don't need a fairly potent velocidrome. Don't need a Yonkaku. Ooh. Very potent. I was hoping to get one of them looties. Because it does look like they actually show us what the possibilities we can get are. And perhaps even the likelihood of any given species. Like, there's more of these eggs than there are of the cuckoo eggs or the Ludroth eggs. I hope that actually is it showing us what the possibilities are. In the other two stories games, it was just entirely random what the eggs shown were. Or rather, I guess it was more like it was fixed and had nothing to do with what you could find, rather. Is this a climbable wall? Probably not. Yeah, it's not. But that is. I don't particularly feel the need to fight another purple Gypsaros right now. I wonder if there's still a cap on how many eggs we can carry at once. Okay. So this is a fairly potent Leviathan. I was thinking that maybe we could get a better than fairly potent. Okay, yeah, it definitely does not show all the eggs that are possible. Ooh. Very potent Leviathan. Haha. The monster has returned, but where is it? Oh, it's over there.
All right.
So now I will have the ability to swim once I go back and hatch that. And now we've got a map. Let's take a look through the scope. Okay, so ended up falling in the lake a few times before learning to fly. A lake of perennial splendor.
Hey.
Teams with females when breeding season comes around for the Royal Ludroth. Okay. Oh, a bunch of mushrooms grow there, huh? Watchtower that's been around a long time. Nersilla in those woods pack antidotes.
What's this?
Oh, I need to get rid of my pins. I guess... Can you not get rid of your pins? Like... Okay, now it's letting... You can't get rid of your pins until you've set all of them. Also, hello, that is a rare den. And yet it's not letting me set the red pin here. Oh, can you not set the pin where the reticle is red? Is that what red reticle means? No pins allowed. I see.
What's this? What's this?
What do you mean the Gypsyros that Nersilla attacked before?
What's this?
We never saw that happen.
Time to go!
What's this?
Something's not right here. We should return at night. Is that when it's going to be even less right? Or will things be more right at night?
What's this?
Also, I believe the map is suggesting there's a rare den in that direction. And sure enough, there is. Also, there's a Poogie.
What's this?
I don't need Gypsyros. Well, that didn't take long. Is Ledroth weak to fire or lightning? I don't recall. Can I get a back attack on this guy? Probably not. Can I drop the egg? I don't see a way to. So, battle.
Watch your back. Let's go!
It's strong.
Alright, let's start off doing power alongside our Rathalos. That face is weak to blunt, so let us go ahead and do a defensive ditty.
Counting on you.
Okay, so it's using power right now. So let's go ahead and swap over to our Toby.
Let's go!
We've got our defensive ditty up. But we could also stand to have a bolstering ballad, I think, because that'll keep us from getting any seals done, probably.
That's it.
Nice, we got a para. And yes, that did in fact keep it from sealing any of our move types. Okay, so this thing is now enraged, which means it's probably not going to be using power. I'm going to guess tech. So let's go ahead and swap back to Ratha for a Venom Strike.
Let's go.
You
Yep,
okay?
tech was correct.
Got him.
All right.
And now it is doing things to me that are not necessarily going to be kind. Let's work our way towards the big song, because this is higher level than us, so there is a real chance that it could cause us to lose some hearts. Ow. Look at Simon knowing absolute evasion. And it looks like this thing is now using an ability that targets either specifically Simon or multiple targets. Specifically Simon. So he just absolute evaded an attack that he totally could have done something about. It attacked only once. So is it going to knock itself out with the maximum rollout? No, seems Royal Ludroths are smarter than they were in Stories 1.
Calm down.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my Magnificent Trio. Okay, so it is not mad right now.
Watch
Ooh.
out.
And now it is mad. So the fact that it's mad means that... Oh, he got knocked off. The fact that it's mad means that we can take advantage of this to go ahead and raise our kinship level.
Don't overdo it.
Thank you.
And now let's go ahead and cancel what it wants to do.
Okay.
And hey, now we get to see Sky High Dive. Really wish I could tell Fawn to do something else. But alas, what Fawn does is not up to me.
Let's go!
All right, keep it up.
Okay. That's it.
Now's your chance.
Time to let loose.
Turns out this Ludroth is weak to both fire and lightning, which makes sense.
Leave it to me.
This will do it. All right.
And there we go.
Yeah. On to the next.
Now, back to egg gathering. I don't need a very potent Velocidrome. I don't need a very potent Gypsaurus, but I guess I'm stuck with it.
All right.
I want to go to where that other known rare den is. It just occurred to me there's another field move that existed in Stories 1, but that we do not have here. Tigrex's Dash.
We've got the upper hand.
Now!
You did it. Yeah. On to the next.
So the question now, do Aptonoth monsties not exist? Because we haven't found an egg for one yet.
Got the upper hand.
Or, I believe Stories 2, you could only get them by making an Aptonoth run back to its nest. Which it's possible that that's the case here as well.
You did it. Yeah. On to the next.
And Outlander, they still made us fight them because we hadn't defeated an Aptonoth yet. Though I guess the one that I just attacked. That one. Maybe we should have been able to skip.
Are you well?
Back in the day, there used to be 100 Poogies around the vines. The grapes and the Poogies grew side by side. We called it Poogicology. It was a wonderfully practical solution. But listen to me prattle on about the past. One dark and stormy night, a mysterious cry rang out, causing a Poogie stampede. We searched high and low, but to no avail. We could restart Poogiecology if enough of them came back. I'd say about 30 of them would do the trick. Say, Your Highness, think you could help us find our missing Poogies?
Something tells me this is not going to be completable in the demo.
Well now, happy news indeed. You've given this old codger some hope. Anytime you spot a Poogie, you tell them to come straight back here to yours truly, you hear me? They're intelligent creatures, they are. Oh, and you should know that Poogies prefer places without people. You'll probably spot them in places and paths less traveled. Let's aim for 30 Poogies for now. I'm counting on you, young'un.
That's it.
Outlander, I don't believe we've ever had a giant Poogie, but we have had the Great Poogie, which is larger than most Poogies, but not, like, to the degree that I would call it giant. It's a rideable monstie, there's that.
You flatter me.
Hold on.
Oh.
Your Highness!
So the cuckoo was a quest target that dug up the fields. Okay. Well, it ain't no quest target no more. I was just fighting it because it was there and it was asleep. Okay, how do we get up to this rare den? Not this way, that's for sure. Oh, that's a cave there. Oh, this'll be how we get up to the rare den. Interesting. When you press the gather button, it instantly gathers all gatherables that are within gather range with just a single press. Ooh, we can get blue cuckoo eggs here. And there's a very potent one. Rudy, you literally just said that I still have time, so feel free to think it over. There was exactly one egg in here. There was no thinking involved. We only had the one option.
All right.
there are currently 3 more rare dens out here. We do have a limit on how many eggs we can carry, but we can still grab 5 more. For a moment, I thought I saw a rare den down there, but no, it was a Royal Ludroth. I don't know that we're going to reach that updraft in time. Okay, thankfully we can glide along the surface of the water for a little bit. I see... No, I don't see a Poogie down there, I don't think. Maybe. And there's a catavan stand on this island. That's convenient. I'd love if the game would let me have a fish egg in the demo. That's a fish egg. We can get fish eggs. Give me fish. That is a green Plesioth egg. I keep fish.
All right.
There's some big joy perches. And also unusually colored. Surely there has to be something we can do with all the endemic life that we're seeing that just sits there.
Over here.
Very potent Toby, but I see an Anja egg there. Very potent purple Gypseros. I don't want that. I want the thing that just showed up. I don't have a Chattacabra yet, so the amphibian egg is what I probably should have kept. Oh, that is a red boy. Thankfully, he is spending his time yelling at us. Ratha, please do not slow me down when this Anja is coming after me.
There. Salutations.
Do you know about the maritime princess that lives in this lake here? I'm a dressmaker, you see. I'm positively convinced the maritime princess would make for a wonderful motif. Have you seen it, Princess Garnet? If you ever manage to catch a glimpse, please do tell me where. Thank you ever so much. I'm sure it will recognize us in the presence of royalty and make an appearance. The regal fin, known as the Maritime Princess, often rests in the waters of small caves. I overheard some children talk about seeing it in this lake. Was there a cave around somewhere? I've seen a cave on the lake, yes. I wonder. Two spots to take eggs from. Well, looks like I can get out of here with a Chatacabra egg. And there's also a chance at Anja. Give me 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 Anja. There we go. So, since there were 2 egg spots, yep, we can in fact grab a second egg. Give me Chatta. Give me Chatta. Give me Chatta. Give me Chatta. Okay, apparently this one's just full of Anja eggs. Despite the other one being the one that had an Anja egg visible. Meanwhile, the other one had a Chatacabra egg in it. And I passed it up. There we go. So something interesting I've noticed. This game, while you can tell it to have a frame rate cap, said frame rate cap is not applied during the load screens. Thankfully, it's not like the PC release of Resident Evil Village, where the load screen, if left uncapped, will push your graphics card as hard as possible. Also, I missed a rare den over there. Like, I literally had my UPS complain about how much power draw was happening during a load screen of Resident Evil Village when I played it recently. Because, yeah, I left my frame rate uncapped just to see what my GPU could do, because the last time I played Resident Evil Village on PC, I still had a 3090. But, yeah, it was pushing, I think it was like 1200 frames. Which is a lot, but also it was drawing a lot of power. And so my UPS complained about it. But, yeah, this game, the load screens also don't respect my setting for the frame rate cap, but I haven't seen them go up higher than about 85 FPS, which is much more reasonable than having it try and push 1200 FPS and just draw all the power in the world. And looks like here we can expect a Plesioth egg. Very potent. Though actually, wait, with these colors, isn't this Cephadrome? I think this is a Cephadrome egg, not Plesioth.
All right.
Either way, we got what we wanted. Which is to say, the type of egg that was here in very potent flavor. So I want to get back to town and hatch all these eggs so that I can put a swimming monstie on my team. Apparently we can't just fly in, we gotta press a button. So let's hatch some monsties. Oh look, I had exactly 12 eggs. Yep, we got a Vedrome, no surprise there. We got a Nerscylla, no surprise there. We got a purple Gypsaros, also no surprise. We got a regular Gypsaros, no surprise. We got a Royal Ludroth, no surprise. Another regular Gypsaros, yep. A blue Cuckoo. Yep, that was in fact a green Plesioth egg we found. And Toby, Anja, Chatacabra, and regular Plesioth. So I guess regular Plesioth stole Cephadrome's egg color. Oh wait, no, did Cephadrome have... I think Cephadrome had blue spots, not orange spots. At least in Stories 2, once they made it so that it only had one color instead of 4 potential colors like things had in Stories 1. Either way, we have acquired fish. And apparently we're not allowed to have any more monsties in the demo. But we don't have more than one duplicate. So could be worse. Let's see which Gypsaros is worse. So this one can get a bingo. This one can also get a bingo. This one can get... Oh, they all just open at levels, so I guess doesn't matter. This one has fewer gene slots open right now. This one's got more open right now. So I guess this one takes longer to get good and also has fewer genes available at the start. So I guess we can get rid of this one. Goodbye. And now I'm curious about these here fish. This one is incapable of getting a bingo until level 20. That kind of hurts. Whereas this one can get a bingo right now. But that's not all that matters now, is it? Looks like the green Plesioth has more HP, more attack, less Wyvern Fell, less defense by quite a bit, but more starting stamina and slower stamina recovery. Interesting. And what about skills? Insomniac S versus Head-to-Head Master S and Water Attack Boost S. At level up, we can get Hyperspace Tackle and Hydroblast versus Drowsy Fang and Aqua Jet. I mean, I do like Hyperspace Tackle just in general. Oh, you can see their tendencies for, like, how they spend their stamina and what they like to use their skills for. So regular Plesioth likes to use its skills to stop enemies from doing stuff, whereas green Plesioth likes to do damage. Sounds like I want to use my green Plesioth. And sure enough, we probably don't have anyone who can ground dive. Yep, we don't. And stats-wise, green Plesioth wins at things that are not stamina recovery or defense. Well, you know what? I'm going to put green Plesioth on the team. And if we're being honest, I don't really want Paolumo on the team. I would much rather have something more unique. Velocidrome doesn't get us any new field moves. Nobody does other than the Plesioths. So I guess what we should do is we should just get monsters that give us new attacking options, mostly. And also maybe at least try for some... Or try to have, like, at least 2 monsties for each attacking type. So, like, another power monstie. And you know what? Anja is pretty neat, but then again, Anja is another fire monstie. Also, I need to figure out how Blue Cuckoo compares to Cuckoo. So, looking at these, we've got 4516 versus 3416. And then 377 versus 5104. So, it looks like the subspecies thus far are lower defense, but higher starting stamina and lower stamina recovery. Looks like that is true for every subspecies we've got so far. But higher HP and attack. So yeah, the subspecies are for, I guess, higher offense earlier on, but they're more fragile. Is Ratha locked onto the team? He sure is. And if this is going to be like other Stories games, he will continue to be locked onto the team until beating the game. Once you beat the final boss, he will probably no longer be locked onto the team. Feels weird putting a Gypsaros on the same team as a Nerscylla, but sometimes that's just what you gotta do. And I do want to see, like, what move comparison we got here. So, Blue Cuckoo gets maximum tackle. But regular Cuckoo gets unstoppable. Regular Cuckoo wants to use hindrance moves, whereas Blue Cuckoo wants to use attack moves, but it's also cautious with its stamina use, so it probably is going to use standard attacks more often, I would guess. I want Anja on the party. Purple Gypsaros can shove it. Even if it means we've got more fire than we know what to do with. I could put Paolumo back on instead of Cuckoo in that case. Yeah, let's do it. We used Cuckoos in Stories 1 and Stories 2. We deserve to have something be different in this run. Of course, we also used an Anja in Stories 2, but we're using it here as well. And given the time, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call this a stream. So I guess that means we have to do a second stream of Monster Hunter Stories 3 tomorrow. Oh, dang. Yeah. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. I'll see you tomorrow for more Monster Hunter Stories 3.